to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. They're by gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's yes or no reading, before we jump into reading selection, I just wanted to let you know that I felt springtime, so I brought springtime into the setup, and I really hope you enjoy it. So we'll have lots of beautiful springtime colors for a while. Now, jumping into reading selection, we are going to have reading number 1 with the Bornite, reading number 2 with the Sunstone, reading number 3 with the Labradorite, reading number 4 with the Crazy Lace Agate, and reading number 5 with the Topaz. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the Bornite. The properties of Bornite are hope, perspective, and renewal. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. We'll turn that around. There we go. Okay. All right, we start with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about generosity. She's incredibly generous. Whether or not she has a lot of abundance, she can be quite abundant, but she doesn't have to be. She's very, very generous. She can represent a person or the energy of generosity. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can also represent abundance coming in. He can represent a person as well. The energy of the person would be someone who wants to take care of everyone, wants people to call them with their problems so they can step in and take care of things. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords talks about some challenges. There are some challenges and tests that you're dealing with, but don't worry, you'll move through them quickly, overcome them relatively easily so you can move forward. Next, we have the Star. That is healing and a gift from the divine. So beautiful energy coming in there. Next, we have Ace of Cups. I was wondering if we were going to see something like the Ace of Cups, or the Lovers, or the Two of Cups, or something like that, because we have that Queen-King match the way they came out with overcoming the challenges. The Ace of Cups talks about starting something that is emotionally fulfilling, like a new relationship, something that kind of has your cup running over with positive emotions. And then topping everything off, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, stepping into something that feels like it's a wish being granted or dream come true energy. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you ask tarot. Some of you may be asking about relationships because we have that relationship note to it. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Page of Coins, that talks about opportunity in your immediate realm. So material opportunities that are present for you now. Ace of Swords, starting something new. So stepping into something new, you may already have the idea for it. The Ace of Swords can represent new ideas coming in as well. But it is a new beginning where you take action. You have to choose it. Two of Cups. There's the Two of Cups. Okay. Yeah, no, this is the soulmate connection. This doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. With the stuff we got going on in the Transparent Tarot, I feel like some of you are stepping into soulmate connections right now. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about paying attention to details, but it can also talk about someone watching from afar. You guys may be just stepping into this soulmate connection, noticing each other, and still kind of watching from afar a little bit. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. So we're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trust the flow. Absolutely. You have to trust the flow. Let the universe do its thing. Trust the flow of the universe. Everything's going to move when it's supposed to. Now, let's get Moonology. I want to get Moonology on the Page of Swords. So what is there to add to the Page of Swords here? Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Communication is key. All right, so I feel like with regards to this soulmate, some of you are watching from afar. You're just kind of waiting and watching and paying attention, but watching. Communication is key. You know, you can watch everything from across the room, but you have to eventually communicate. So communication is going to be key for those of you that are watching from afar in a kind of love desire situation. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Page of Coins. What is there for the Page of Coins here? The path. All right, this opportunity puts you on a path of abundance. See how she's going from kind of the barren mountains to the lush field? This is a path of abundance if you choose to take it. It is your choice. You don't have to, but if you choose to follow this opportunity, it does lead to a significant abundance. Ace of Swords, which is probably talking about the same opportunity. Realization. Again, she's like looking through a portal. It's the same character in this card, looking through a portal, seeing things kind of lush and green, leaving the mountains that are barren behind, going into the lush green forest. You guys are realizing now what this opportunity is. It is, again, your choice whether or not you step into it, but it does look very prosperous. Now, let's see the Two of Cups. What is there for this soul connection? Two of Cups, please. Fertility. All right, so this soul connection is fertile. We're not talking about reproduction here, guys. This is saying that the soul connection between you and whoever this soulmate is, it is fertile for things to move forward. You're going to have to start communicating. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, whether it was about relationships, jobs, whatever. Whatever your question was, the answer is yes. You get light in your load. So, excuse me. Oh, goodness. So, the answer to your question is yes. And lightening your load has something to do with it. That may be why whatever it is you're asking about is coming into your realm. Take it however it resonates for you. But the answer to your question is yes. And lightening your load has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Sunstone. The properties of Sunstone are fulfillment, motivation, and contentment. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, Ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. Let's go one more time. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups talks about fun, celebrating with friends, having things to celebrate. Next, we see the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords, oh wow, okay. Look at the way that lays out. All right, the 7 of Swords can talk about someone being dishonest or something going on in the background that is not completely honest. It also talks about hanging on to things too tightly. With the way the swords that are on the ground are stabbing through the people in the 3 of Cups, I feel like there is definitely a negative connotation with maybe some friend connection or something. There's something going on in the background somewhere for a lot of you with the way this laid out. Next, we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands talks about taking a really strong position that can cost you a sacrifice. It can make you sacrifice something in some way to keep you from moving forward, you know, hanging on to something. It's that hanging on energy again. We have the Fool next. The Fool talks about a new beginning. There is the possibility for a new beginning for you right here in front of you, but you're going to have to let go of some things to move forward. Next, we see our 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords talks about moving forward, moving on. It says you may be carrying some baggage with you. You may be carrying things forward that should be let go. So it's important with the 6 of Swords to let go of what's not going to be part of the future. And then topping everything off, we have the Hermit. The Hermit talks about spending some time by yourself, working on your spiritual growth, focusing on connecting with your higher self and meditation and that sort of thing. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, there is the energy of something going on that is that needs to be let go of. The Hermit talks about spending time alone. I feel like you guys are approaching a new beginning with the Fool, but there are people who maybe are not behaving correctly in the situations you're looking at, and maybe not being honest. There's definitely things to be let go of. With the way the 7 of Swords really did what it did with the 3 of Cups, it kind of takes the positivity out of the 3 of Cups. It looks like the answer to your question is most likely no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen of Swords, that talks about you protecting your energy, being direct, saying what you mean, being protective over yourself and those that you love. 4 of Wands, that says doors are opening to things that you want to commit your energy to. It can represent marriage. It's a desire to commit. The 4 of Wands, beautiful energy. Judgment, there is a second chance, stepping into a second chance somewhere that you desire, a second chance for something you desire, kind of rising from the ashes to take that second chance. And then the 6 of Coins. The 6 of Coins talks about giving and receiving. So possibly receiving something significant or giving a significant gift to someone. Both wonderful energies to experience. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. So we're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Kindness. Yes, kindness is beautiful energy. The universe pouring its kindness out on you, even if you don't see it sometimes. And you being asked to show your kindness as well. Now, let's see. I want to see Moonology for Queen of Swords. What is there for the Queen of Swords, please? Meditate and contemplate. That energy is in the Hermit as well. That idea that you need to meditate. The Queen of Swords is all about action. She takes action, she's protective, and it's being clarified by meditate and contemplate. So I think maybe your natural instinct is to really jump in and take action, and you're being asked to give it some time to really take some time and think things through before you step into that action. Still be direct, still take the action, but make sure you're checking in with your spirit guides and your higher self first, doing some meditation and contemplation on the topic. Now let's see the Six of Coins. Gratitude. Whatever it is that's being given or received, do not forget the gratitude to whomever's giving it to you, obviously, but also the universe for you receiving it. Now let's see the Four of Wands here. Trust. As you step into whatever this is that you want to commit your energy to, like for some of you it's getting married. It's and it doesn't have to be paper marriage. It's making commitments in relationships. It's making commitments different places where you desire to. You're being asked to trust, and the very first person you trust is yourself. So make sure you trust yourself, and then also the people you're committing to, make sure that you open yourself to trust with them. Now, judgment. Clarity. Okay. So there is going to be a second chance for something that you see a little more clearly this time. When you had the first chance at it, probably not as clear as it is now. And you're getting a chance to do it again while seeing things very clearly. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a no to whatever you asked, whether the question was good or bad to be no, the answer looks like it's most likely no. And you get financial health. All right, good deal. So the answer to your question is no, and your financial health is tied into it in some way. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Labradorite. The properties of Labradorite are spirituality, rest, and epiphany. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that is good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can represent a person. If it does, this person is the person that wants everybody to call them. They want to be there to help people. They want to step in and make things right. It can also represent some abundance coming in. Next, we see Death. Death talks about the end of something for the start of something new, something coming to a close to bring in new energy. The World is next, and that really does really work with the Death card. There is something coming to completion. Could be a karmic cycle, but something significant is coming to completion. It'll open the door to something new, but something is completing. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about anxiety, and I'm not talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about a feeling. The feeling of worrying and fretting about the future. You guys may be looking forward to whatever this new beginning is, or not seeing the new beginning, having experienced the ending, and fretting about the future. So don't worry, things are going to work out okay. Topping everything off, we have the Magician. The Magician talks about manifestation, you using all of your talents and skills to draw what you desire towards you in the universal energy. So looking at this as a yes or no, I know we've got Death in there and the Nine of Swords, but we also have the Magician and the World, both major arcana, very positive, plus the King of Pentacles. I feel like there's a significant ending happening for you guys, leading to a significant beginning where you will be able to manifest what you desire if you step away from the fear of how it's going to play out. Now, reading it as just a yes or no, whatever your question was, it looks like the answer to your question is most likely yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen of Wands, stepping into your authentic energy, being unapologetically you. Oh, the Tower, things are changing. Things are shifting for sure. You guys have a lot of change energy, like something has completed that's very significant, and it's opening the door to something else quite significant. There's that Nine of Swords again. You guys really are worried. We're going to get Oracle on that and see how you can step away from this fear about how the future is going to play out. And then you also have the Page of Cups, which talks about fun and socializing. It may be some advice on how to deal with some of this worry. You know, talk to friends, spend time with friends. Fun and socializing are important things to have in your everyday situations, you know? Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 3, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel is the archangel that deals with love. Can be romantic love. It can also be self-love. It can be platonic love. It is love. Love in its purest form. Now, she can do anything that any of the other archangels can do, but love is kind of her specialty. She's showing up in your reading to offer her assistance wherever you feel you need her. So call out to her if you need assistance, and she'll be there for you. Now, let's take a look at the Nine of Swords with Moonology. What is there to help ease this worry about the future? It's time to release negativity. All right, so yeah, it's time to let that go. You are manifesting, and see how the Nine of Swords is underneath one of the dragons in the manifest card? Like, this fear can manifest more fear. So it's time to release the negativity so you manifest what you desire. Let's see the Tower out of Moonology as well. Luck is on your side. So as the changes come in, luck is on your side. Luck is guiding you. Nothing to worry about. So let go of that worry. Now let's see the Queen of Wands with Queen of the Moon. What is there to add to this energy of stepping into authentic energy? Release. Okay, so to be authentically you, there's some stuff you got to release. There's some stuff you got to let go of. It is important to release. Now, let's see the Page of Cups with spellcasting. The Page of Cups is about fun and spending time with friends and doing social things. Friendship. Yeah, no, absolutely. Focus on some friendship. That love all twined up is going to help you with whatever it is you're transitioning. Now, no matter what your question was, it looks like the answer to your question is most likely yes. Let's see what there is to add to that. Answers. Okay, so the guides are just like, yeah, that's your answer. So the answer to your question, most likely yes, and that is what your guides are confirming is the answer. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Crazy Lace Agate. The properties of Crazy Lace Agate are laughter, joy, and balance. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about, well, it can represent a person. If it does, that person's energy is passion. They are passionate through and through. It can also talk about it being a good time for you to follow your passions, especially if they're creative. People will notice your energy and be attracted to your energy. Next, we have the Moon. The Moon talks about fear around decisions. It says that like there's difficulty making a big decision, and it can say that your guides are speaking to you through your dreams, so some hesitancy to make a decision. And then topping everything off, we have the Devil. The Devil talks about stuck energy. It can represent lust, it can represent addiction. It has just kind of an energy of whatever you're kind of tied up in or stuck with that is not good for you. So, and the way it kind of frames the Moon, I feel like maybe not making a decision also might keep you stuck a little bit. It's a very stuck energy. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid no to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, 3 of Cups, that is celebrations, having things to celebrate with friends. It can also represent pregnancy and birth. Palace of Wands, living in a place of your passions. With that King of Wands starting us off, you guys may be dealing with a really passionate energy. Ace of Swords, there's a new beginning. It has the idea for whatever this beginning is may have already come to you. Like this is also new ideas that can be represented in the Ace of Swords, but it's a beginning where you take action. You have to like put energy behind those ideas. And the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands says you might be taking a strong position somewhere that's costing you a sacrifice. Like the opportunity to step into passion and celebration is there, but you're hanging on to something that you need to let go of so that you can move forward into a new beginning. The Nine of Wands, see how he's sitting on the staircase and there's all this way to go. He's sat down. Like he's not moving forward because he's hanging on to where he is. And you've got to move forward. It's normally a thought form, could be the idea that this is as high as I can go. You know, in my career, this is as high as I'll get. In my love life, this is the happiest I could possibly be. And it's those ideas when it's just not true. You know, when you are unhappy, but you're saying this is the best it gets, or you're you're unfulfilled in your job, but you're saying this is the best it gets. This is the best I can do. Those limiting beliefs can cause you to get stuck. Now, let's see Oracle for everything. We are going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 4, please. Thank you, thank you. Cherish innocence. Absolutely. That little voice inside you, your innocence, it is important to listen to that. We kind of let go of that as we age and grow up and whatnot. And it's important to cherish the innocence inside of us. Now, let's see Moonology for this Nine of Wands. What is there for the Nine of Wands here? The energy is gaining momentum, okay? So things are picking up. You're going to be stepping into wonderful energy if you let go of whatever limiting belief you've been dealing with. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon, and we're going to look at the Palace of Wands. What is there for the Palace of Wands here? Protection. All right, so there is wonderful protection in living in your passions. You know, we started with the King of Wands with the Transparent Tarot, and that's sometimes advice to live in your passions, to let yourself be creative, to let your passions just kind of soar. The idea of being protected, living in your passionate energy supports that. Your guides want you to tap into your passions so that they can move you forward down the right path. Now, Ace of Swords. Fear. Yeah, I bet there is fear to step into this new beginning where you have to choose it and go for it and let people see your vulnerability. I'm sure there is fear to take action and step into the new beginning. The wonderful thing about this particular fear card is, one, she's a goddess, and two, she is in control of every single thing in this card that there is to be afraid of. So yes, you may feel fear on the inside, but you have got the situation under control. You can choose this beginning if you want it. Now, let's see spell casting for the Three of Cups. What is there to add to the Three of Cups? Because the Three of Cups talks about celebrating. Maybe some of you are having birthdays or something. Confidence. Or you're being told to celebrate with confidence. You're having those successes to celebrate with confidence. So I feel like you're being encouraged to move forward and to kind of bet on yourself. Now, the Transparent Tarot pretty clearly says no. Maybe no is a good answer for you, and maybe it's not. But it's a pretty clear no. The Moon with the Devil is a pretty clear no. So let's see the Transparent Tarot. Prosperity. Beautiful. So the answer to your question is no, but your prosperity is tied into it in some way. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Topaz. The properties of Topaz are conviction, drive, and purpose. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about a proposal, taking things to the next level. Normally it's romantic to take things to the next level in your relationship, but sometimes it's work-related. Next, we have the Knight of Wands. That talks about falling in love. It is passion meets emotion and the whirlwind. Not surprising that next we see the Ten of Wands, which talks about feeling overwhelmed. When you have all that passion, all that emotion, and you're falling in love, it is quite overwhelming. So some overwhelming energy going on. Next, we have the Eight of Wands, which talks about situations moving very, very quickly. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning in the material realm that has a positive impact on your material realm, like a new job or something like that. And then topping everything off, we have the Page of Wands, which talks about reconnecting to your passions, whether those are creative passions like hobbies or a relationship. It is reconnecting to your passions. All right, so lots of Wands energy here. Looking at this as a yes or no, this is a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ten of Wands. There's that overwhelming energy again. So there's going to be Oracle for it specifically. We can see how you deal with it. 5 of Wands. That talks about fighting. It could be fighting for what you want, fighting against where your path lies, or it could be fighting with people in your realm. The Empress, that talks about motherhood. It talks about having your material needs met. And the Nine of Cups, that talks about wish fulfillment, stepping into something that feels like it is dream come true energy. All right, you guys got a lot of passion going on with all these wands. So we'll get Oracle for everything, see what the specific guidance is. Now, angels, for group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you. Greet the dawn. All right, you guys are being asked to meditate, to get up, to enjoy the wonderful, beautiful parts of nature like the dawn and the sunset and all of it. But also the person is meditating in the card. So just being advised to remember your meditations, especially when dealing with overwhelming situations and conflict. Meditation can be very beneficial. Let's take a look at Moonology for the Ten of Wands. What is there to add to the Ten of Wands here, please? Believe in the impossible. All right, all this overwhelming energy, one of the things that's going to help you deal with feeling so overwhelmed is believing that what you desire is possible, believing that getting through the situation you're dealing with is possible. You have to believe in the impossible, and that will help you to let go of some of the overwhelmed energy. Let's see the Five of Wands here too. Bring love into the situation. Okay, so for most of you, this is fighting with someone, arguing, conflict, that sort of thing. You're being told to bring love into the situation. Don't let things just hang there being said in a way that you wish they weren't. Bring love in, and that's going to help you kind of deal with the conflict. Now, the Empress. What is there for the Empress, please? Nourishment. Okay, so this, for most of you, it doesn't represent motherhood. It might for some of you, but for most of you, it doesn't. It's talking about having your material needs met. There's a bunch of food in both cards. You're just being encouraged that your material needs are going to be met. You don't need to worry about it. Now, the Nine of Cups, which talks about wish fulfillment and dream come true energy. What is there for the Nine of Cups here? Manifestation. You are manifesting something that you've been wishing for. So keep it up. It's coming in for you. That's great. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, whether it's about passions or jobs or whatever it is. The answer to your question is yes, and peace has something to do with it. So that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.